this week on the Isaac Carree Show.
Tell me, how did you have the confidence to say, okay, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know if I fit or not, but I'm going to do this and I'm going to stay here. If they like it, they like it. If they don't, cool.
Man, a lot of things came to my mind while you was talking like that,
Talk
man.
to me
First of all, mind you, I was playing an instrument that people weren't used to. I was approaching things in a way that people weren't used to. I had pimples over my face and crooked teeth as well. And
You
so
did.
so people, shut up.
You like
And
young Michael Jackson.
Calm down. And so what I was saying is, so I think the idea that anybody thought that I was ultra confident up there is crazy to me.
First off, they done get that boy a show. Some of y'all like, hell nah. But heaven only knows what he gon' say. On any given day, it might be cray. Still gonna be at church on Sunday, yeah. It's about life and love and all of the above, yeah. Only God can judge, that ain't me. You can speak your truth, ain't nothing they can do. It's a safe space with Isaac Carree. Ooh-wee. The Isaac Carree Show. The Isaac Carree Show. Welcome to the Isaac Carree Show! Make some noise! Yes, sir. Well, we promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help us God. You already know. Do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button right now. It's imperative that you do that. I need it. I ain't too proud to beg. Please. And then like it and share it with everybody you know. We just want you to be aware when we're live. I have somebody in the building. He's my favorite. Now, he's probably your favorite too, but he's my favorite. He's one of the coldest singers that the world has ever heard. Not one genre. He can sing anything because he's that guy. Yes, sir. Joining me today is a Grammy award-winning artist, songwriter, author, and producer known for his creative and honest approach to music. Over the past decade, he has released 5 albums, authored 2 books, while also serving as an adjunct professor at Columbia College, Chicago. His talents extend to the screen, where he has appeared in various TV series and films, including the highly rated television series Sunday Best. Jonathan's work often reflects his belief in the importance of making room for God despite the chaos of business of modern life, with his top hits like Cycles, People, Make Room, and Moving On, just to name a few. He holds a bachelor's of music from Columbia College and a master's of art and biblical studies at Moody Theological Seminary. Y'all make some noise right now for the greatest voice of our time, Jonathan McReynolds!
What's up, man? What's up? That was a great intro.
Well, you're a great guy.
I'm so honored.
You're so great.
It felt like you was capping a little bit at the end, but it's cool.
Listen, Doc, I don't got a cap with you. Let me tell you something. Somebody told me this a long time ago. Let the excellence of your work speak for you. You don't got to say nothing because your work speaks for itself. You're just great, bro. You're amazing. You're incredible. You're that guy. You came on the scene, and I'll never forget when you dropped your first album. I didn't know you, but somehow I got in touch with you. I don't know. I think I called you. Did I call you? Were we face to face?
I don't know.
I don't remember, but I remember calling you and telling you what my favorite song was. Mm-hmm. And we talked for a second, and I fell in love with your gift at that moment. And then when I got to know you, I was like, he a little weird. him a little weird.
What I do remember is I just performed somewhere, and I guess I can't remember if you were on it, or if you were hosting, or whatever you were doing. But when I got done, everybody was clapping, I walked off, and you said, I've never seen anything like that before.
And that's a fact,
and
Jack.
That meant a lot to me, man.
No, bro. Jonathan, I've been, you know I'm old. Me and Richard Smallwood graduated from high school together.
God.
So I'm about 132. But here's the thing. I've been here long enough to see a lot, and it's been a lot of great talent. But Jonathan, you're one of one, bro. I've never heard a voice like yours. And I think, and people used to tell me that, they used to say, yo, you have a very unique voice. I've never heard anybody that sounds like you. And I used to be like, but I found it to be a compliment because you want to be authentically you, right?
Yeah.
I've never heard a tone. I've never heard voices, a voice like yours. I never heard even your pen, the way you write. It's very, and it makes sense. You're an educator. Your mom is an educator. You're a very intellectual guy, and you make consumers think. Not to the point where it's like, what is he talking about? It just makes you be like, oh, wow, I've never heard this said like that in such a smooth, melodic. You just that guy, bro.
Thank you, man.
Man, I mean, from one singer to another, because you know we sing.
Come on, man. Don't make me cry.
Please cry. But listen, for real, bro, as a singer, I'm a stickler, bro. I can't stand when people sing and they not good. Mm-hmm. It's just, I mean, I'm not rude. I'm not gonna tell them you trash. Well, unless you're on Fortune's Live Talent. I'll tell you this.
That is hilarious, by the way.
I would definitely tell
Y'all
you
have definitely got me through a lot of moments. I appreciate that.
Shout out to my boy James Fortune.
Yes, sir.
But I'm telling you, man, like when I heard your voice, man, as a singer, it makes me proud. And I became a student, man. I listen to you. I'm like, he does it so effortlessly.
Stupid, man.
Just so effortlessly, man.
Thank you, man.
I want to give you your flowers, man. Jonathan, I want to start from the beginning, man, where this all started. One reason I wanted to do this show was because I feel like my peers, my friends, my peers, we don't have a place to sit down and really share our stories, our life, outside of our music, outside of the accomplishments that we may have. You have certain ones that kind of break through. You know, if you're Yolanda Adams or Kurt Franklin or Jonathan McReynolds, then y'all get certain opportunities that most gospel artists or people in our genre just don't get. So back in the day when you came in, when I was doing it, we had Bobby Jones gospel. We had Sunday Best. We had Celebration of Gospel.
I ain't that young. I had Bobby Jones gospel too.
I said when we came in.
Oh, I thought you were saying when you came in.
No, I said when we came in.
Oh, because you know you came in.
See, when you have your own show, then you have to listen
my bad.
as a guest.
I was trying to figure out what was happening, which timeline. Because you know you span generations, bro.
Wait, dog, hold on now. Dom, you did not have to laugh like that.
I'm just saying, like, I'm saying that in a good way. I mean, you like you feel extremely like relevant to us, but then we like look at you and it's like, wait a minute, but you were like one of the iconic voices 20 years ago, and even before that, I saw you in the tenor section somewhere. I don't know where it was, but there's some video. You look terrible. Like, but that's what I'm saying.
Was it with
like,
John?
It must have been with John. I don't know what it was.
I definitely looked
You was
terrible.
happy to be up there though.
I was happy. I was 17 years old, bro.
That's crazy, man. You've covered a lot of ground, bro.
Man, thank you.
So give yourself a lot of credit, man.
Y'all make some noise for that.
Yeah, man.
Shut up, Bo. So here's the thing. I appreciate that, but being a singer and appreciating the art of singing is so refreshing when somebody comes in and just gives something, and then you're unapologetically a gospel singer, a Christian singer, but you're not limited. Tell me, did you ever have hesitancy with your gift, knowing what you know? Because you're a church dude. You grew up in the Church of God in Christ, so you know church. You played organ and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. But did you ever have any hesitancies coming over here? Because a lot of people with a gift like yours tried church, it didn't work, and they're now some of the biggest R&B artists in the world. What made you stick and stay, and did you have any hesitancies?
I don't know, man. I feel like I didn't know much about any industry.
Okay.
So, you know, y'all saw how I just kind of got around him calling me weird. But like when I first got around,
I'm gonna call you weird to your face, but go ahead.
Shut up. But anyway, when I first started coming around, and even till now, I didn't know what was going on. Like this gospel industry, I wasn't aware of it. Mm-hmm. Like when I played the organ, the minister of music would give us a CD with all the songs we need to learn.
Okay.
I didn't know who was singing these songs. I didn't know if they were just Chicago songs. I didn't realize that Hez wrote half of them. I didn't realize that James Hall wrote some of them. I didn't realize that was Isaac Carree and Rance singing that. I didn't know what was going on. And so when I first kind of got in this world, I didn't know what I was signing up for. I actually didn't think my music, I'm talking about No Gray, which is, Lord, I'm split in two. That's how I started off my whole career was
That's
Lord,
cool.
I'm split in two.
Which is crazy.
I didn't start it off with everybody lift up your hands.
No, you sure didn't.
I didn't at all.
You came in as a disruptor.
I came in, you're thinking like I did on purpose. I came in uncertain. I came in finding. I came in underdeveloped, what do they call it? Under construction.
Yeah.
A work in progress. And so, and I'm still that, you know what I'm saying? And everything that has happened from then has all been about me trying to get my life together while jacking it up at the same time.
Wow.
But I think that I was surprised that gospel took me. Because only gospel that I was aware of was like Donnie.
Right.
Like Speak to My Heart, you know what I'm saying? Or straight up Church of God in Christ, whatever.
Yes, choirs.
And I wasn't any of that.
Right.
So you talking about I took a chance on the church and didn't go R&B or something like that. No, I thought that I was already R&B. I thought that my music was already probably not gonna fit. And so the first 10 years of my career was just me trying to figure out how to even turn a church service into a place where I can even present this music with this guitar. Nobody even knew what to do with it.
Right.
They were just holding up mics to it. They didn't have a clue. You know how many gigs I did where like a deacon was just holding up a mic to the guitar? They didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. So we just had to figure it out together.
Yo, that's so dope. But I remember, Jonathan, I think the reason the church fell in love with you and your gift is because we had never seen anything like it. Bro, I'll never forget being in a room. I don't know if it was an award show. I think it was an award show or something. And you sat on a stool, you had your guitar, and you started singing. You started playing first. You were just playing, you were strumming, doing your thing. And everybody was just like, what is this about to do? And we was on the edge of our seats. And you started freestyling about artists in the room. You went from Kirk to this person, to that person, to that person. And then you ended on somebody, and then you wrapped it all up and it fell right into your song. It was like poetry in motion. I was like, this is a beast.
Thank you,
I
man.
was losing it because I was like, oh, he crazy. He different. And it was refreshing. So from choirs to quartet to contemporary, whether it be groups or Mary Mary or whatever, we had never seen anything like Jonathan McReynolds. And you were in a lane by yourself then, and you still are now. There are artists that I love, like people like Jermaine Dolly. He's different.
Cold.
He cold-blooded. I love that. But you created a lane that no one was in. Even if I go back, Derek Coley wasn't that, and he was cold. He was one of my favorite, Ice Cream Cold. But he wasn't that. James Moore, cold, but he wasn't that. You were different. It was another different artist, Tone, a.k.a. B. Slade. He was different, but he wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like he was in his thing. J. Moss, dope, Ice Cream Cold, but he wasn't that. Even when I did my solo album, I knew I could do what I could do, but I wasn't that. And it's like, till this day, nobody has been that. And it should make you feel proud that you have been able to help elongate an industry that some say felt. You see, I'm choosing my words very, very, very wisely.
Man, you such a host. You such a public figure. Elongate the what? Come on.
Oh, God. You help elongate an industry that some felt that was kind of on life support. It got stagnant. It got kind of stuck in a place. And then, of course, worship came, you know, and gave it a push and gave it life. Your Israel's, your Freds, and all these different people. Then Maverick came and just all gas, no break. But Jonathan McReynolds, you have been able to stick and stay. And you remind me of P.J. Morton in this regard. P.J. created a lane for himself and rode it all the way to the top. You never tried to be this or that. You were always Jonathan. And it took you all the way to the top. How did you navigate that, bro? Like you've been able to do whatever you want to do. You never played by the rules. You never let anybody tell you, you have to do this. This is the sound. Like, how did you do that? And did people feel like you was an a-hole for it? Did people feel like, oh, he's just a tyrant, he's rebellious? Because you know, we love what we love. But you never did that. Tell me, how did you have the confidence to say, okay, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know if I fit or not, but I'm going to do this, and I'm going to stay here. If they like it, they like it. If they don't, cool.
Man, a lot of things came to my mind while you was talking like that,
Talk
man.
to me,
First of all, mind you, I was playing an instrument that people weren't used to. I was approaching things in a way that people weren't used to. I had pimples over my face and crooked teeth as well. And
You
so
did.
like, so people, shut up.
You like
And so-
young Michael Jackson.
Calm down. And so what I was saying is, so I think the idea that anybody thought that I was ultra confident up there is crazy to me. But then when you say, and I know what you're talking about the Stellar Awards, where I was singing Pressure and I made the second verse I kind of brought up Shirley, Pastor, Bishop
Pastor,
Shirley Caesar, and, you know, other people who were in the room. And it occurred to me then that the stuff that does sound bold. It does sound like, how dare you do that with a new song, you know, on the guitar on the side stage and start calling out people and make up your own verse on the spot. That sounds crazy.
Right.
But that just showed me that the stuff that makes me comfortable is the stuff that makes most in our industry uncomfortable. But then vice versa. The stuff that makes everybody comfortable, I'm like, please do not toss me the mic. I do not know what to do. So all the stuff like, you know, the being able to squall, the ad-libs, the Jesus, I'm so uncomfortable just thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Make up a verse on the spot. Fine.
I'm your guy. I'm your guy.
And so I think the weird or the misunderstandings that have ever come with, you know, how dare he get up there? How dare he have the audacity to do that? How dare I never thought of it as how dare I. It was always the most comfortable thing for me is to do it like this. It was never me trying to go against the grain intentionally. It was never me just being rebellious intentionally. I was never me trying to set fire to something intentionally.
Yeah.
But this is actually the easiest way for me. Like, it's easier for me to make up something than to remember the lyrics. It's easy for me to tell the band to break down and let me sing softly than for me to try to scream over them. It's easier for me to completely remix this song than try to approach a Marvin Sapp song like the way it's recorded. And so I think that it's been straight up. That is probably the most precise and profound way I've ever even thought of it, was that this entire career, just the stuff that made me uncomfortable is what normally makes the Ikes and the Melvins and all the incredible ad-libbers and singers that we have. Y'all be thriving in that spot. And I'd be like, please don't look over here. And meanwhile, maybe in a more stripped down or a different type of way, that's when I feel like, okay, I think I have more ability to do what I could do.
No, that's so profound, man, because it's absolutely true. Because I sat there looking like, I would never do that, and I would go down in flame. I would slide down a razor blade mountain to a pool of alcohol.
Yeah.
It would be bad.
But that's how I feel when people are like, Jesus, come on, John, and say, Jesus. And I'm like, I ain't got it, man. Stop giving it. Stop. No more mic tosses.
No more mic tosses.
Please don't give it to me. I'm scared.
No, that's funny you said that. I had to tell Kirk one time, when I stopped singing with Kirk, he was on this 20 Years in One Night tour.
I remember that.
And he came to Atlanta, and I went to the concert, but he didn't know I was there. Normally, that's like a cardinal sin. That's my main man, 50 grand. I'm going to go backstage. I'm going to hang out with him all day. I didn't come because I said, if I go to the concert, he's going to make me sing. I don't want to sing. And I want to say this to my camera. Stop doing mic tosses. If I come to your concert, just because I'm there, I don't want to sing. I want to hear you sing. If I go see Beyonce and Cowboy Carter, she's never going to be like, I can see her, even if she knows me. If I go see an R&B artist, it's just not going to throw you the mic.
I don't know. I did see Usher give Wanye the mic. I feel like.
He did?
I feel like that happened.
But it was a special
Now,
moment.
he might have. I'm just saying.
It's not regular.
But honestly,
I don't like it. I don't want to sing. I want to enjoy Jonathan sing. I don't want to be like, Jonathan be like, Psychos, my friend Isaac is here. Psychos.
I'm sorry.
Now I gotta jump down.
sound?
I'm gonna miss it.
They would love that.
That's the problem.
I feel you, because it puts us on stage. We plan to be seated, and now we're on stage.
I want to.
And now I'm thinking, the whole time before it, oh no, is he gonna call me up? And then after it, oh, did I do a good job?
Yes.
You know, did I embarrass
And that's
myself?
what it is.
And it messes up my ability
and I say this humbly. I believe it's love. It's like, yo, my boy's here.
Yeah, that's all.
It's love, right?
And clout.
But it is. But it also makes you feel like you don't understand how I've gone back to my seat and like, did I die?
Yeah. No, you're never an audience member again.
You're not.
No, you have that.
And then for the rest of that song, for the rest of that concert, I'm thinking about trying to remember what I did and I should have done this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, it takes away our ability to just be human and kind of watch the moment.
For sure. Here's the thing. I want to know this. I want to know the story behind one of many, but one of my favorite songs you've written and recorded. It was such a clever, it was so Johnny Mac. Tell me about Cycles.
Cycles. All right, so I think in a artist's life and a songwriter's life, there's a lot of things that can inspire a moment. And the problem is we don't write it down because we don't realize interviews are gonna come up after that and they're gonna ask us, so when did you write that? And what were you thinking at that moment? And I think honestly, there was a couple things. One, I was reading this book called The Screw Tape Letters.
You're so smart.
Which is C.S. Lewis. It's such a good book. It's really about, it's like a senior demon teaching a younger junior demon how to deal with us. It's written by a Christian artist, Christian author.
You lost me.
It's incredible. See,
you lost me, Jonathan.
You got to think. All right, so look. So it's like, so imagine if he's basically saying to the little demon, like, you know that humans are like this, so tempt them in this way. And so in some way, it was kind of like a fictional thought of this is how the devil works with us.
Okay.
And so that's what lines like the devil learns from our mistakes, even if we don't. Mm-hmm. Those type of lines, I feel like it came from that era.
Gotcha.
But I think ultimately the first inspiration was acid reflux. It's coming back up again, must be something I ate. Some song, some show, some hate. I had really bad acid reflux back in the day.
You are brilliant. That's crazy.
I'm dead serious. And that's what I'm saying. We don't always start at the beginning of the song or the end of the song or the title of the song. Especially back then, I was definitely starting wherever. And I think that was a refluxy start.
Jonathan,
that's to make my best guess.
Jonathan, that is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying crazy in a bad way. It's so you. Like, to know you and to hear that now, it's like, that makes sense. Because you're silly enough to be like, must be something I ate.
Yeah, and sing it. And then finish it.
That's crazy.
That's legit.
That was like the birth.
That was it. I remember being in the shower, singing that and going through that verse. And the way I think is, if the verse is really deep and difficult for people, or not difficult, but a lot for people to handle, then make the hook very simple.
Yeah.
So after
complex verse, simple hook.
Yeah. So after I got through, must be something I ate. It's coming back up again. Them ones in whatever. The free throw line. That's straight.
Yeah.
Watching basketball fourth quarter. And then I get to what's all that about? Cycles. Oh. And eventually I started thinking of how to, what line could I make that sounds a little bit like a cycle?
And do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all make some noise for Jonathan McReynolds. That voice. You so cold, bro.
Thank you, man.
Like the way you think. It's so refreshing, man. I promise you. It's funny you said, like, I've been able to start my career here and still be here. But I feel like I've been a student longer than I've been an artist. Because I've been able to see so much, man. Mm-hmm. And to be alive in this day and time where I can witness and have a relationship with a gift like yours, man. Like, you got to know when this interview is up, I'm going straight to listen to Cycles again. Because context is everything.
To find out all the
context
Pepsi,
is everything.
AC, Zantac moments of this. Yeah.
That's so good, bro. So, I need to know another song. And this is a more serious song.
Okay.
What's my song? Hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now. I got it written down because I had to ask.
Some-
God is good.
God is good. Oh,
Yo, that song. So to me, let me say this. That song to me feels like you wrote a modern day hymn.
thank you.
It feels like you wrote a modern day hymn. Like if we did a 2025 version of a hymn book, God is Good would be in the hymn book. Tell me about that song.
If I told you that I was on my way somewhere considering sin,
Okay.
would you believe me?
Yes. Absolutely.
Shut up. And that's all I can remember. I was in the car, and I know where I was going. I know what I was thinking about doing, and I know that it was downloaded. May your struggles keep you near the cross. First thing I really thought about was my own struggles, my own. I think that the scary part is, you have all these moments when you know that you are planning to do something that God is not happy with. Can you even pray?
Jeez.
Like, are you allowed?
Yeah. Does
Are
he
you
want,
allowed?
Does he want to hear
Does
from
he
me?
even want to hear from you?
Yeah.
Is there something? There's something in my brain that says, "Don't talk to him," because you know what you know what you thinking about doing, and at some point, I think it was pressed upon me to consider that, I have to actually think of these struggles as more reason to run to him as opposed to less.
That's good.
So I don't know how I got through the rest of the song.
Yeah.
But I kind of remember that moment. Again, we don't record these moments in our history because we don't know if this is even going to be a full song.
100%.
We don't know if it's going to be released, and we don't know if people are going to care about it.
Yeah.
But I think that ultimately for me, I think I kind of remember that part.
Have you ever written a song, because your writing style is so deep, like I said earlier, it makes you think. Have you ever written a song that was so personal, so deep, so complex, that you was like, I ain't gonna put this one out?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of those.
Really?
Yeah, I think as a songwriter, you have to be mindful about what the audience can even handle. Like, what are you demanding from them in order to get through your album or your song or your concert? You know what I'm saying? There's only so much attention they have.
Yeah.
There's only so much care they have. Like, how much are you making them have to sacrifice? And
How much mental capacity?
How much
mental space are you taking up?
Exactly, just so
Got
you
you.
can say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? And so there's that. And then also, as a Christian artist, you gotta be mindful that you don't glorify the wrong thing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, if I said the truth, it might sound a lot more. People be like, okay, where's the Jesus part?
Right.
Oh, he's coming.
Yeah. He's at the end of the movie.
Yeah, at the end, or a couple spots in between. But I think there's plenty of songs like that. I think the song that I was most proud about getting out was People, though.
Yes.
Because that was the most, like, when I heard it done and I saw people singing it, singing along to it, I felt like, for lack of better words, I got over on the gospel world. Like, I don't know what it was. It's like, see, y'all didn't even realize that, that I was just, like, it really felt like I wasn't supposed to be allowed to sing this.
Oh.
That's what it felt like.
You got one off on us.
I got one. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that joint.
Yeah, man.
You've been an artist that had, like I said earlier, you've been able to do things your way. You did something that most artists long to do. You were able to collaborate with another dope artist and create a movement. When you did the Grammy Award-winning album with Molly Music.
Oh, thank you.
Like, bro. So first of all, Molly is an anomaly.
Brilliant.
He's brilliant. To put two brilliant minds together, the way y'all write, the way y'all sing, but yet y'all approach it differently, but y'all sounded like, it was like y'all were like, what's the group that Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak did? Mm-hmm. It was like that for me. It felt like that to me, and it went through the roof. What was the concept?
I called Bruno.
Huh?
I called dibs on Bruno.
You did?
No, I'm saying, am I Bruno in that situation?
I'm not getting to that.
Okay.
I'm not getting. You're not about to make Molly call me and let me
You
have
called
it.
me Edison back. No, I'm playing.
But seriously though, like, how did that come about? Like, were y'all working together? Was it just like, we got to do something together? Or was it well thought and planned out?
Well, I mean, we won the Grammy with Moving On.
Right.
That was on the People album. And so we were like, what about if we tried to do a few more songs together, an EP, a whole thing together? And so, yeah, he wrote a few himself. I was writing some myself, and we put it together. It felt like the Odd Couple the whole time. Like,
Really?
yeah, like was it Oscar and Felix? What was that? Well, one of them is like clean and like lights things in a box, and he's thinking, and the other one's like wild and crazy, and he could care less. That's what we were.
Really?
And I love that because, I was able to kind of sometimes mold him and put him in a frame, and like frame him, because Molly, he does not make music to be framed.
No.
He does not make music to fit somewhere. He does not make music to line up in a bar or anything like that. Like, it could be the most wild stuff you ever heard. And then me, like, I have like this inner Backstreet Boy, you know what I'm saying, that it has to, I don't care who you are. Like, I needed to be in that pocket, you know what I'm saying? And so I think we worked really well together because he has all these abstract ideas, the way he approached stuff live. He just opens up his mouth, whatever comes out. It's just what comes out.
He put that scarf on that mic stand and he go for blood.
He was just, it's like, and
he don't care.
And don't care at all. And then it's on me to kind of like, let's just take that out. Or let's tune that up. You know what I'm saying? And so, but I enjoyed it. I mean, it was tour was, incredible experience. It was exhausting a little bit. Yeah. Because we are different. And I think that, when you get two guys that have their own way of doing things together, our approaches can start to clash eventually. You know what I'm saying? Man. But there was always mutual respect, mutual love. That's my brother, man. And, I would definitely do it again. And maybe I can put out a Johnny Ike, Johnny and Kiki, Johnny and somebody else.
Well, let's do Johnny Ike first.
Okay.
I like that one.
But I mean, you kind of busy. You got your whole another career going on.
Jonathan, I'll talk to my team. We'll put you on the books.
Put me on the schedule.
I'm such in high demand right now.
Yeah, I know.
We'll get to it. But man, I mean, listen. If it's gonna get me a Grammy, I'm gonna show up, dog. Cause you in the Grammy system now, baby.
Whatever.
Your name come out and you wins Grammys.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Man. That's crazy. I don't know how I got here, bro. I really don't.
God got you here, and your gift.
It has to be.
It is, man.
God be picking the most unlikely people for a reason.
That's God. Mm-hmm. That's God. I mean, I was talking to Kurt, and I was like, bro, you came into an industry where it was all singing and real singers, and you talk. And look at you. That's uncommon.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. It don't even make sense.
Yeah.
So God does that. You actually make way more sense than Kirk. We'll talk about that another time. How do you manage to balance your music career with the pressures of life and being true to your artistic self? You're very meticulous. You're very structured. You're a thinker. You are a whiteboard guy. You're a thinker. We'll be on our group chat, and you say some of the most outlandish things that make us pause. You see everybody about to respond, but you see 3 dots for like 10 minutes. Because we're like, how do we respond to Jonathan? Like, how do you balance that, bro? Because you, like, I'm just let you answer that because I'm still trying to figure you out.
Well, I don't balance it that well all the time, bro.
Okay.
To be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hate, but it's, when you get to interviews, people always frame it like I figured it out. I ain't figured nothing out. Like, I'm just trying, like everybody else. Like, I'm trying to balance it out. I'm trying to say the right things, do the right things, eat the right things, realizing that maybe when I have all those chocolate chip cookies, I'm a little more moody. You know what I'm saying? I'm, when I'm fasting or only doing salads, you get a smile out of me. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that, man. I think that even artistry-wise, man, I'm really grateful for my team, especially now, because my life has gotten a lot more multifaceted. I'm teaching, I'm, trying to do this over here, perform this over there, work this over there. I'm still uncle, I'm still son, I'm still all those things. I appreciate the people that can turn the switch on for music because it's not always on.
Yes.
I used to write all the time. All these songs, I'd be like, yeah, I was in the shower, or yeah, I was driving. Now, like, when my brain is not tuned to writing songs, I don't write songs.
Yeah.
Like, they come out in book form, or content form, or something else. You know what I'm saying? I remember people talk about Kev on Stage back in the day. We had a little beef during the pandemic. Fake beef.
It was so funny though.
Everybody
was so good.
People still wondering if it's real or not, if we really hate each other. But no, man. And I remember, like, for a while, every day I would wake up and I would have an idea for the beef. And that's how I work. If I'm tuned to something,
You locked in.
it's like there's gonna be an idea, but how is it gonna be expressed? Is it gonna be expressed as a song, as a post, or as beef material? You know what I'm saying? And so that's just how I'm wired. But when it comes to how it works out in life, man, it's not always
you still
balanced. I'm still figuring this thing out, bro.
Gotta tell somebody, can't keep it to myself. I'm just a nobody, trying to help somebody else.
We were on tour, 2022, I think it was, or 2023, the Kingdom Tour.
22.
Kurt Franklin, Maverick City, Jonathan McReynolds. I had the pleasure of hosting that tour. I had the pleasure of every night bringing Jonathan McReynolds out to 10, 12, 15,000 people every night. And it was electrifying. It was electrifying to watch white people, black people, people in their 20s, people in their 70s, singing cycles and God is good and crying and then watching you perform. And I never forget, I don't know the city, but I never forget this night. And I talked to you about this. I was on my way, because I play all the time. I play all day. And so I was backstage, and I was dancing and playing and doing something stupid. And they came to me and said, Ike, it's time. So, I grabbed the mic. I'm about to run up the stairs. And I'm running up the stairs to go on stage. And you grabbed me. You was like, Ike. I was like, what? I said, come here. And I said, what's up? And you looked at me and said, tell me why I'm here. Tell me why I'm here. I said, what you talking about? What you mean?
I don't remember that, but it sounded like a me question.
No, you said, tell me.
No, it sounded like me.
You said, tell me why I'm here.
Yeah.
Why am I here? I said, because you're supposed to be here. You're good enough. You got the it factor. I said, why you asking me this? I'm about to go on stage. You said, I just need to know why I'm here. Like, is it real? Is it? And we got through the it was a 15, 20-second conversation because I had to go. I said, I got to go to work, boy. And I ran up there, did my little thing. Jonathan McReynolds, the crowd went crazy. You destroyed, and Jonathan, you got off the stage and you went to your bus, and you would just disappear. And I sat there and said, how can somebody this good, this talented, not see everything that God is doing? So much so to the point where he has to ask, why am I here? Are you an insecure artist?
I don't know what is going, like, I don't see myself the way everybody else sees me at all. And there are a lot of people, you'd be surprised, even my friends in the industry, and you probably wouldn't be surprised. They are some of the best singers on the planet. Like, you write down your favorite singers on the planet across genres, and they would have just sung the Super Bowl national anthem, and they would have just smashed, and all Twitter is talking about them. And they'd be like, I don't think I did that well.
Yeah, that's
you know what
true.
I'm saying?
That's true.
And so here's what I think. The smartest people of our time, or the smartest people in history, the Albert Einsteins, the whatevers, they've always understood that the more you know you don't know. The more you know you don't know.
Okay.
Now, people who don't know much, they also don't know that they don't know much.
That's facts. That's a fact.
And that's why they can say a whole lot of things with their chest. And meanwhile, the people who are like thinking and stuff, it's like, I don't really want to scream that out, because I can see some of the issues with that. I can see some of the the problems with that. I can see the other side. I can play devil's advocate to it, and I can see that there's another issue out that's preventing me from just saying rah rah rah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I think that's how a lot of musicians and artists feel. We know that there's better singers. We know that there is more popular people.
Yes.
We know that this demographic has historically never rocked with us before.
Absolutely.
We understand all these things. And so as much as you would understand that we do know on stage about who we are and how good we are, we also know that there's a lot that we have not figured out yet.
100%.
And I think that really wears us out if we decide to let it.
Yeah, man. I asked that question not to be funny, but again, as I've been...
So yeah, I probably am an insecure artist.
No, I mean, I get it. Here's the thing, though. I look at people like a you, like a Kirk, and whomever else, and I'm so taken aback and in awe that how can they not see how great they are? But here's the thing, and I learned this a long time ago, so maybe I should just apply it to you, people like you and people like Kirk, and it probably will give me resolve. It's like when you are the gift, it's hard for you to step outside the gift, look back at the gift and see how incredible it is because you are the gift. So you don't see you the way I see you. You just never will because it's impossible for you to step outside of Jonathan McReynolds, look at Jonathan McReynolds as like, oh, that's cool. And then jump back in, like you can't do it. So you walk with this thing. And here's the thing, I think there's a sense of, it's a sense of balance there where it keeps you humble. It keeps you hungry. It keeps you always being able to be in a room where you don't think you're the best, so you can always be a student and learn. So I think there are good parts of it, but I'm curious because I am so in awe of your gift, man, and I am such a fan of your work, and I know your heart because I know you, that I wonder sometimes does he even know who he is? And it's not that you don't, it's just that there are times, as you just articulated, that it kind of rolls like that. I want to talk about this. Tell me about your book, man, before you climb any higher.
Man, it's good that you brought it up because I was actually thinking of it on that last question.
Okay.
So the whole book is about this idea of mountains and valleys. And I know that normally we think of mountains as these great high moments and valleys as these terrible low moments.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
walking through the valley of the shadow of death. You know what I'm saying? But actually, if you look at actual nature, the valley is normally green. It's normally life there. It's normally nourishing. A lot less people die in the valley than on the mountain. The mountain is actually the rugged part, the cold part. People climbing and doing their thing, and they have stuff to post about. They have more travel. That's actually where the bad stuff happens.
That's true.
That's actually where they start to die. That's actually where they start to lose themselves. And so, they lose touch with even how great or valuable or worthy they are as people because they are on this mountain. Now check out the perspective of the mountain. You ask, why are all these incredible people and singers and artists, why are they constantly insecure? Well, when you're climbing a mountain, all you see is up.
Got it.
There's nowhere. I mean, you have no clue of even where you've come from.
Right.
You have no idea of even how high and how much ground you've covered. All you know is I haven't gotten up there and I'm tired and exhausted, but I'm still going to keep on going.
Right.
Or I look to my side and I don't really see anybody up there with me. I don't have the intimacy. I might be a little lonely, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So let me just keep on at least trying to make this season worth it.
Yeah.
And so the whole book is really about inspiring people, encouraging people to come down off the mountain for a second.
Wow.
You don't need to be up there forever. God never asked us to live in a place of isolation and, extreme work forever. He even established a time of rest every week that none of us even subscribe to. It's called the Sabbath.
Right.
It was about, hey, I can do in 6 days what everybody else is trying to do in 7. If you just relax.
Yes.
If you just stop for a second
That's so good.
and reintroduce yourself to who I am and then therefore who you are in me. We don't do that. So yeah, a lot of us are gonna be insecure because we are mountain dwellers, and nobody ever even asked us to live up there.
Ooh, y'all make some noise for that right there. That's so good.
Yeah, man.
That's so good, and that's so true. Sometimes you feel like you're competing and playing a game that nobody else is playing. So you're chasing something and nobody's behind you.
Yeah.
It's like the pressure that we put on ourselves. So I love the concept. Just come down.
Come down. You know, we have to be up there at some point.
Yeah.
We're not saying that you don't have a career, you don't work, you don't whatever. But if you don't daily come back home, if you don't daily come back to the valley to even celebrate what you just did,
100%.
then you will absolutely lose sense of self and life in totality because you were so concerned about just the career, just the moment, just the grind, just the hustle, just the competition, just how good you are and how much people liked you.
Sure. The difference in the comparisons between writing a song, working on an album, and writing a book, drastically different.
Yeah, I don't have to rhyme.
You can speak from the heart.
I can just talk.
Yeah,
But it is different. Like, I think you have to be mindful about still, people being able to kind of go on the journey with you. We don't. The thing I can't stand about a lot of Christian art is that we get to the moral of the story so quickly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that in songs and in music, I prefer to have some tension there.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to tell you that, and then Jesus came, you know what I'm saying? I want to really build up, and Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Normally, we start off the song saying, I just want to let y'all know, by the end of this, Jesus came and saved me.
He saved
and
the
then
day.
we sing for like 2 seconds, I was sinking deep in sin.
Yes.
But then Jesus lifted me, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Which is a great song, by the way.
Amazing.
But I prefer saying, man, I tried and it didn't work out, and then I was trying my best to do this here, and it felt good, but then it wasn't really the blah, blah, blah. I like to really get that because that's really that's what life is.
Yeah, that's the facts.
That's what life
That's
is,
a fact.
man.
That's a fact. I want to switch gears, Jonathan. This is one of my favorite gears.
Oh, Lord.
Come on, somebody.
I don't trust your gears, Doc.
Well. You're riding today. You're riding you're on the passenger seat, so let me drive.
All right.
Jonathan, are you looking for love?
Oh, gosh.
Are you looking for love?
Always.
Jonathan,
man.
what's up with your relationship life, man?
Relax, bro.
No.
Relax.
I want to know.
I mean, what's going on? I wish that I got married prior to all this.
Okay.
I wish I got married before all this started. Travis got married before all this started.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kalante, he got married young. I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tim, a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wish I had that opportunity. I think that this music thing is like having right now a 14-year-old kid, special needs kid. And I think that serious.
Music is like having a 14-year-old.
Music career and all that you have to deal with, all you have to.
So you saying music is like Chase?
Yikes.
Like 14-year-old special needs kid.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Got it. If that helps you understand.
Sorry, Chase. That's an interesting take. Okay.
And so dating with that kid.
Okay.
Dating with that kid, knowing that you got to get back to it, knowing that you have to protect it,
Okay.
him, from everything else. Understanding how much time and energy it takes out of you. And then what you even look for in your relationships and what you have left for them. I hate to admit that because it never felt like music was or the career was that like it was taken away. I had plenty of time. I've dated a lot.
Yes, I know.
Shut up. So I've given a lot of time to looking for that love. But I think it has only been recently where I've been really able to say that I'm cutting the foolishness. I think there's a difference in between looking for a girlfriend and looking for a wife.
Facts.
And I think that I'm at wife search now. There's still a lot of incredible girlfriend possibilities.
Yeah.
And in this moment, I know myself, which again, I didn't know myself as well as maybe the average person because I was on the mountain from 21.
Yeah, that's true.
And I only knew myself kind of intertwined with a musician and a career singer and a Christian and a minister. All that was all wound up. Who is me out of all of that?
Yeah.
So I even think that growth and that understanding of who you are gets stunted a little bit. And that is evidenced in some of the people that you pick. You know what I'm saying? It's like, everybody else is like, John, what are you doing? I'm like, no, man. I mean, I think that...
You've had some fine girlfriends, though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, but some of them didn't make sense. And so it's just kind of like...
only one that I can remember didn't make sense. I was like, what?
Relax, Ike.
Like,
Relax, Ike. All I'm saying is, okay. So all I'm saying is...
I was like, I saw her. I said, oh, I know what this is.
No. So,
I said, he going in psycho.
Oh my goodness, man. Either way, there was always a compatibility there, but was it the type of compatibility that you can marry?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You can have fun with a lot of people.
Yeah,
I have I try to be a well-rounded guy. I can have fun in this way. I can be athletic. I can be the smart guy. I can be the music guy. I can be the arts guy. I can be the whatever guy. So there's a lot of different touch points that I can have that could form a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship.
Yeah.
But you have to really know how you tick.
Yeah.
To know what needs to be aligned for longevity.
100%. You're an introvert, right?
I mean, I would probably say so.
Okay. Introvert. So how do you feel that you're going to, and this is not I'm sure you can't give me a definitive answer because you're not there, but being an introvert, how do you feel that you're going to handle somebody in your space long term? Being able to control your space for so long.
I don't have a problem with it.
Okay.
I actually love one-on-one company. I don't think the introvert pops out until it's a group. Until it's a group of people I don't know, especially. But in a group of people I know, I might be quiet, but I love it. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
On the other hand, one-on-one, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Relax.
I like that. Okay, I'm relaxing.
It's really like a big group of people that I'm like,
all right.
How do I navigate this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Jonathan, people may be shocked and find it funny that you are obsessed. Maybe you're not obsessed, but your friends we think, some way, somehow, group thinks that you're obsessed with whiteboards.
Every time you say white, I be scared what you about to say after that.
You have this, we have
you
this.
love whiteboards. What?
You have this obsession, or we think you have this obsession with whiteboards because you've done videos where you have this whiteboard in your home, and you have your Sharpie and you're writing and you're making examples, and you have these videos, and then we've been on video chats and you've pulled it out. You've sent videos. It's like, what is this? Is that the teacher in you? What is that? And you have some brilliant things, because we were just on a FaceTime, me, you, and Anthony Brown. Shout out to Anthony Brown a few weeks back. And we were talking about this pyramid tree of relationships.
He decided to do that, by the way. Don't blame me.
But the whiteboard appeared, and it blessed me.
It's always there.
What's the whiteboard about?
All right, well, this is what I'm going to say, Isaac. I'm going to take a long trip around this.
We got time. We wanted to present you with a whiteboard because we love you.
Okay, that's cool.
We love you. Isaac Carree Show.
All right.
Why don't you just help us out?
I appreciate it. Let's see if we can do something with this.
Yes.
All right.
He's in his element, y'all. This is probably the greatest part of this interview for him.
I'm making stuff up right now. But look, all right, listen. You have right here an average person, right?
Right.
Average person. Okay. These type of thinkers, they can do a lot of different careers.
Right.
Banking, lawyer, I don't know.
Right.
But to us, they're kind of regular people. They get to have 9 to 5s. They get to think in certain boxes that us musicians and artists can't always think in, right?
Right.
So you see this artist over here. I'm just gonna put some hair on him. That's the artist,
right?
Okay. Now he's on a stage. He's on a platform. That's not a normal spot for a human to be in.
True.
So why do we think that a normal person is gonna be on that stage and actually be normal? No, the only type of person that can exist on that stage is a weirdo.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
So the problem I get with church folks and black folks are really bad at it, even other artists sometimes, we forget that if somebody's able, you know the average person can't even speak to 10 people in a room.
Right.
They are sweating bullets.
Right.
So the fact that we can sing in front of 10,000 easier than we can speak in front of two.
That's a fact.
The fact that we spend 100 hours making 45 minutes worth of music, that's all weird.
That's all weird.
I don't even know what that was, but that's all weird.
That's good.
That's all weird. And so what I would love for you, especially with this platform that you have, it's not about just revealing the truth in a more informational way with all of us artists.
Yes.
But I think it's time that we start giving each other credit for what psychologists will call neurodivergence that comes with being an artist. We are all thinking differently. We are all somewhere in the sky, even though we're right in front of you. And so when we walk past, it's probably not because they think that they're better than you. They're wearing sunglasses. It's not because they think that they're grand in Hollywood and they want to be better than you. Half the time, it's because they are weird.
They're weird.
Not a matter of the heart, a matter of the mind. Not a matter even of character all the time, a matter of the mind. And so even what we have to deal with as artists who we are expected to go from one thing to the next. We're asked questions like, so what's next? We could be at our own CD release and somebody will say, so what's next? They always expect us to move on, but then when we move on from them in public, they take it personally.
That's good.
So please understand that a lot of times what you're seeing from some of the great artists or even some of the up-and-comers or even from your weird kid is not that they have a heart posture that's so whack. It's that they have a brain posture that's different. For a while, I was giving, I won't tell who it is, I was giving a whole bunch of artists spectrum tests just to see where they ranked, just to see what their numbers came up as. And I tell you that without fail, they were all on the spectrum.
Really?
All of them.
Will you give me one?
I will, because you need it. No, it's fun. But the problem is because, especially in the black community, we don't, the black community, you talking about insecure artists, the black community is so dang on insecure.
You're right.
That we're constantly looking at people and trying to figure out if they like us. We're constantly looking at people trying to figure out if they think that they're better or worse than us. We have this constant sense, and it was given to us by the system, but we have this constant sense of, can I fit? Am I enough? Do they like me? Do they hate me? Blah, 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 blah. When half the time we are crossing people who ain't even on planet Earth at the moment.
Jesus.
How am I gonna get songs if I stay on planet Earth with you? All I can get is posts.
That's good.
If I'm an artist, and if Molly's an artist, and if Ty's an artist, and Kirk's an artist, and Ike's an artist, and Israel's an artist, and Marvin is an artist, Donald's an artist, there's a chance, a big chance, that when you see us, we're not on Earth. Not in the way you are. And so understanding that even from artist to artist, we'll know that about ourselves and not even give the other person grace.
Oh, that's so good.
If I'm about to sing, or if I know that you're about to sing, and we're at a BMI luncheon, or we're at a Stellar Awards, and I know Ike has to sing, I need to know to give grace to you that half of your brain is not on making me feel good. Half of your brain is on whether you're about to stink up the joint.
Yeah.
Half of your brain is excited about this opportunity. And so I really wanted to say that, not so much because I feel like I've been so misunderstood, but I feel like everybody has.
Sure.
And there's so many beefs and so much weird stuff that I come across.
Yeah.
And it's like, but you know they weird, right?
Right.
You know they ain't got nothing to do with that. You know their own mama's trying to figure out stuff about them, right? They are interesting. They are neurodivergent. They don't think like everybody else. Half the time they're not present. Half the time they're missing something. Half the time they're concerned about something else. And I just watched that happen so much. I think that the generation that maybe you started in or was coming out of, there was a lot of neurodivergence that went undiagnosed.
100%.
And all people took, the only words that people had back then to describe their kids or their neighbors was crazy, bad, or cocky.
You're right.
They didn't have ADHD.
Right.
They didn't have colorful. They didn't have a lot of the words that were needed and what was really going on. And so let's start a revolution.
I'm with you.
Some of these artists, some of us artists
We are weird.
are weird.
And it's okay.
And it should be okay.
Yes.
If you didn't have your, I'll just say it since we're on your show, your show, the way me and my manager used to characterize it as, people have their balls out.
Yeah.
It's like their ego is just constantly out. They need you to make sure that you
Stroke their ego.
stroke their ego, stay around their balls. Don't
their balls.
don't kick the balls.
Don't kick it, because it's going to hurt me.
That's gonna hurt them.
Yeah.
And we got our balls out so much that we can't put some grace on the fact that we are the most talented, artistic, colorful, brilliant people on the planet. Expect that they are not thinking like your teller. They're not thinking like your cashier. They're not thinking even like your pastor.
Ooh.
They are strange.
Yes.
We are weird.
Yes.
And it's freaking K.
Make some noise for that! That is so good, Jonathan. I'm not even going to touch that, so I'm going to go play my game. I got a game I want to play with Jonathan McReynolds. It's called This or That. One has to go, Jonathan.
I'm sorry.
One has to go.
Okay.
Make room or God is good.
Dag. That's tough.
I know.
God is Good snuck up on everybody. God is Good was never even on the deluxe album.
Oh.
I mean, it wasn't on the album. It was on the deluxe album. And it was never single. And it's just now becoming like a thing. Like
It's
the worse
thing.
the country gets, the better they want to hear that song.
It's a thing.
But I'm still going to go Make Room.
Make room. So Make Room stays.
Fresh wind flies through the room every time you sing that.
100%. Singing live or singing in the studio?
I like live now.
Live now.
Live now. Back in the day, I did not love it because it was all about trying to like, how do I present?
Yeah.
How do I present this weird thing? Y'all just shouted and the choir just, sang.
And then I got to come
over here. I didn't enjoy that, but now I've learned to.
Okay. Being single or being in a relationship?
I actually love being in relationships too much. So I'm working on being single, but I'm still going to vote for being in a relationship.
Okay. Guitar, keyboard?
Ooh, see, that's tough. I'm a little tired of guitar. So I'm gonna go. Keyboard is what I started off with.
Wow.
And I had to kind of leave it. I'm coming back.
Coming back.
To my first love.
Computer or whiteboard?
Dang, that's tough, but I'm gonna go with whiteboard.
Whiteboard gotta go.
Oh, no. I want to keep the whiteboard.
Okay, whiteboard stays, computer goes.
Yeah.
CCM or gospel?
CCM has its place, but it's best when gospel puts its stank on it. So I'm gonna keep gospel.
I love it. This is about to be hard. Stevie Wonder or Donny Hathaway?
That's not hard. Stevie.
Oh, wow.
Stevie is the GOAT.
Okay.
I'm keeping Stevie.
Okay, this one's about to be hard. Steph Curry or Michael Jordan?
Ooh, that is hard.
And that's your friend. I hope Steph, you're watching this. This is your friend.
Steph Curry did call me the best gospel basketball player of all time.
He did. I heard it.
That would include you.
Yeah, I'll take it. But if he said it, I'm going to go with it.
But I'm from Chicago, man. I can't turn my back on Mike. That's 6 rings.
Steph.
That's in a whole economy.
Steph got 4.
But I'm saying
6
that's
still better than 4, but
my childhood's different.
yeah.
I used to have the Bulls commemorative books. I would
Yeah.
read about Bill Winnington and
Yes,
Luke Longley
sir, dog.
all night, man.
Yes,
Come on,
sir.
girl. You got to give
Stacey
it to
King,
MJ.
dog.
Yeah, I miss Stacey King. But yeah,
Yeah.
Horace Grant.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Teaching music or singing? Teaching music or
Teaching
teaching
all the
singing?
way, man. Teaching all the way.
Okay. A fine woman with potential or a rich woman that's unattractive?
I'm going to go with a fine woman with potential.
I tell you about see. Housewife or working woman?
That's tough because my whole life has been working women. I enjoy brilliance. I enjoy somebody doing their things that normally comes with them working. It normally comes with them having a lot. But I'm tired of coming to empty home.
Yeah.
And so I'm moving closer to housewife. But
Okay.
I'm probably still on working woman now.
Y'all make some noise for Jonathan
I did all that.
McReynolds! I love you, man. No. Sing God is good. Will you sing God is good for me?
May your struggles keep you near the cross, and may your troubles show that you need God, and may your battles end the way they should, and may your bad days prove that God is good, and may your whole life, may they prove that God is good.
Yo, what's up, fam? It's your boy Isaac Carree, and guess what? The Isaac Carree Show has gotten even better. We have our official Isaac Carree merch. Trust me, it's not just a look, it's a movement. We have hoodies, tees, hats, mugs, and so much more. You've been watching the show, and now it's time to wear the brand, rep the message, support the vision, and look good while you're doing it. So go ahead and grab your merch and let the world know you're part of something special. The Isaac Carree Show is more than a show. It's a lifestyle. Shop now. Link below.